everyone. Today is Thursday, March 5th, and I just want to thank everyone who has watched one or all of the Lenten devotionals. Last night I was reading the Richard Rohr book that we're studying in our Saturday morning education hour at the land called, the book's called The Universal Christ, and I stumbled upon this reading that I just wanted to share with you because I feel like it really speaks to the importance of participating in remembering the people that have gone before us. And so Richard Rohr writes in this, he's talking about belonging, right, and our sense of cosmic belonging. And he writes, all the other sentient beings also do their little things, take their places in the cycle of life and death, mirroring the eternal self-emptying and eternal infilling of God, and somehow trusting in it all, as did my dog Venus when she gazed at me, then looked straight ahead and humbly lowered her nose to the ground as we put her to sleep. Animals fear attack, of course, but they do not suffer the fear of death, whereas many have said that the fear and avoidance of death is the one absolute in every human life. And so knowing that this is an absolute for us and committing to reflect on this in the Lenten season as we journey towards wholeness with Christ, who surrenders himself to this world so that we might all experience solidarity in this wholeness. These words are a reminder of the importance to not only remember somebody immediately after they pass, but remember them in ways that create a tradition. And so this Lenten season, that's what we're trying to do, is create a culture of remembering and to lessen this fear that humans innately have of death. Because one of the things that I think is most terrifying about death is that not the death in and of itself, but the fear that will be forgotten. And so today we remember the parent-in-law, the father-in-law of Mary Jane Harmony, who sent this to me and explained that the obituary for her brother-in-law that is included in this reading today was followed by the obituary of her father-in-law. Her brother-in-law had a heart attack, and she explained that when they called his father to let him know that he had died, the father actually had a heart attack and died. And so she sent me the two obituaries side by side, and I'm going to read them to you today. Johnnie Weldon, survived by his wife, Allison, children, Jason and Melissa Hudson, mother, Geneva Hudson, brothers, Clifford, Gary, and Lee Hudson, sister-in-law, Diana Gilbert, grandmother, Ruth, member of the Royal Haven Baptist Church. The services were at 11 a.m. Tuesday, and I can't read it's sort of cut off, but so it's a very brief obituary, but I think the significance for me in not even knowing who this person was the obvious strong connection to his father. And so his father's obituary is a bit more detailed, but still fairly brief. His father's obituary reads, Johnnie B. of Winnsboro, Texas, survived by wife Geneva, sons Clifford, Gary, and Lee Hudson, daughters-in-law Allison and Carol Hudson, 3 grandchildren, brothers Louis C., Joel D., and Jesse W. Hudson. And then he says sisters Ollie Watson, Marie Rhodes, Lois Jarrell, mother-in-law Ruth Curry. He retired after 30 years with Mobile Pipeline Company, member of Tabernacle Baptist Church, Picton, Texas, past Master Carrollton Masonic Lodge, dual Master Gus Garrison, Winnsboro, Texas, and Love Fields Lodge, Dallas. And it goes on to list a few other things, but that his services were Tuesday at 11 a.m. at Restland Memorial Chapel. And because I can't see the dates, but all I can see next to each, I'm not even sure the dates of the service are listed, but each one is at Tuesday at 11 a.m. And so there's just a heaviness in our interconnectedness, and that we are birthed into this world together, and that we leave this world in some ways together, and the connection in between defines what that looks like. And so today I just enter into a reflection of curiosity around the life of these two people, and the closeness of their passing together. May it be a reflection of their deep love for one another, a connection that continues in the life that is to come for all of us. And may we enter with courage into this connection as this Lenten season we remember and we name those people that have passed before us. I wish you blessings on this day, and I will see you tomorrow.